Well, today, Washington Governor Jay Inslee announced a major change in policy, suspending the state's death penalty. KXLY4's Caiti Currey working for you now with a closer look at the governor's decision. Caiti.
Governor Inslee said today that after a year of careful consideration and reviewing the matter, he is not convinced justice is being served when it comes to the death penalty. Though he once supported capital punishment, he now believes there are too many flaws in the system, saying when the decision is death, there is far too much at stake.
The death penalty has been in place in Washington since 1975. Right now, 9 men are on death row, 3 from the Spokane area. Serial killer Robert Yates, Byron Scherf, who murdered a prison guard in Monroe, Washington, and Dwayne Woods, who killed 2 women in the late 1990s. Despite his decision to suspend capital punishment today, Governor Inslee doesn't question their guilt and says flat out, they get no mercy from me.
Ecstatic. Tears of joy were streaming down my face when I saw the news blow up on Facebook this morning.
Shar Lichty has been working for years to get the government to overturn the death penalty.
But even as an insider, sort of an insider, grassroots insider on the issue, it still came as a shock to me this morning. I knew there was a possibility that he may come around and issue a moratorium, but I did not expect it today.
The governor says the death penalty system is not equal. People who commit more serious crimes don't always end up on death row. He also cites the cost of executions. It costs more to execute someone than it does to keep them in prison for life. Governor Inslee says no one's sentence is being overturned, no one is set free, and that these 9 men will stay in prison for the rest of their lives. The announcement came as a shock to many, but as the governor said today, the decision has been a year in the making.
He knew that it was an issue that there are citizens in Washington state that they cared about the issue, and so I think he just took the time to look into it.
But not everyone is as excited about the announcement. Sherry Shaver's daughter, Talisha Shaver, was murdered in Spokane in 1997. Her killer, Dwayne Wood, is on death row. Sherry told me over the phone she can't even put into words how upset this makes her, and she will do everything in her power to overturn the governor's decision. Live in the newsroom, Caiti Currey, KXLY4 News.